Good evening. Tonight we will venture into a world hitherto unexplored, a world of danger, of daring, of mystery. Tonight we will begin the Mesmerist.
I'm Mary Summary. I'm here to read you a book. My favorite book. Once upon a time there was a little girl. She had her mother. She did something.
Did something?
Yeah, he broke the thing.
Oh my. What was the girl's name again? Wasn't it Jess?
No, it was Dala.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Jess.
No,
Jess from the Mesmerist by Ronald L. Smith. Anyway, what happened to her?
She got sick.
No, she didn't.
She seriously did, ma'am.
No, she really didn't.
She did.
No. What book did you read? How much are we paying her for this?
And her mother was doing something.
She was going to meet...
Lady Summer.
No. Balthazar. Her mother and her went to meet Balthazar because...
Because she was sick.
No. Because an evil imp appeared on a slate in her room. Who coached this girl?
And her mother tried to fix the fan.
A fan? Where did the fan come from? All right, listen. Just tell the story. First, she went to meet Balthazar, and then she found out she had Mesmerist powers, and then... Don't you remember anything at all? She met the young girl named Emily, and then Gabriel, and they all had magical powers. They became part of the League of Ravens, but after she became a part of the League of Ravens, her mother died. Do you remember how her father died, at least?
And her mother loved her.
Yes.
Damn.
Tonight I will attempt to summon a spirit. A spirit who will answer a question. A very important question. This question. Why is the Mesmerist unsuitable for children? I will begin. Excuse me! Spirits! Is there anyone available? Right now? Anyone? I'm not picky. Spirits! Oh, fuck. Oh, my. Oh, hello.
Why, hello, dear.
It's wonderful to meet you. I'm so happy you could make it. Well, you might be curious as to why we're here.
A list.
Yes. Oh, no, sorry, I should explain. It's a list of why young people shouldn't be allowed to read this book. Things that keep young children from being able to read this book, and we're really only going over the ones that are actually in this book, so...
Like alternative lifestyles?
Yes.
Violence?
Yes.
Okay, negativity I agree with, so I will give you that. But witchcraft, I will argue with you on that.
Well, we really haven't got to that point yet, but... Alright. So, any objections to, order?
No, you may do it how you wish, dear.
Right. Alright. Let's begin.
Alternative lifestyles.
It's the traditional family.
The traditional family.
Yes. Don't you have a traditional family?
Well, yes, I do. Would you like to know?
Yes, I've never heard of anything of the fairy realm.
Good. So what we usually do with our young is that we place them in the homes of unsuspecting families, take their children, raise them as our own, or eat them.
Oh, how very, new. You're so cultured and well fed.
Well, this is all ridiculous. If this is not the traditional family, what is your definition?
Oh, that's easy. Well, the traditional family is, of course, run by the head of the household. Man. household, the man, he was expected to be intelligent, capable, and, of course, bring the family into the inner circle of society by prestige and hard work. The woman, and eventually wife of the family, is expected to break into proper society by displaying their demure charm, grace, and morals. She is expected to marry young, we all marry young, and have children, and maintain the household in every capacity possible, such as managing the family's accounts, educating the children, and keeping up with the family name, obviously. The children, of course, must be intelligent, behaved, and ready to become proper members of society. All in all, the picture depicted is one of respectability, capability, and good morals.
Ugh. No, that's ridiculous. That's not an actual family functions at all.
What?
Excuse me for a moment. This isn't the best outfit to explain all of this in.
Oh my god.
Much better. So, getting to the fruit of the matter, it's explanation time. While a lot of these things were the expectations of society, they weren't always the norm, nor were they what people actually enjoyed. Not every marriage was happy, nor did marriage suit everyone. People often didn't get married, especially during times where population was low and there was a lot of women in comparison to men, so you have a lot of spinsters living in houses together with no men.
How awful.
Then, obviously, not every family has every traditional family member. Some women wanted to go off, become educated, get jobs, even though it wasn't the status quo of the time, and not every man wanted to get tied down. That's how it is in every generation.
No. So you're saying that this is right. Young children shouldn't read this book because... Wait, no. No, you're saying that the book is right. That this isn't unusual. Wait, then why is Jessie's situation so horrible? I mean, it isn't all unusual then.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because she is a fatherless child. That works. And hardly knows the rules of society. She admits herself that she's only ever read about it. Her mother hasn't taught her proper etiquette or manners. So she kind of fits into the world, but only so much as she knows. And it's not that much.
So then you're saying that the book is right?
Yes.
The book is right? No, wait. That's not right at all. No, that doesn't make sense. No. Because now you're saying that the book is right, and you're saying that children shouldn't read about Jess, even though her situation isn't all that unusual, but it is unusual, so then they could learn from something, like they could learn of her bravery. The fact that she went through so many problems and she was all right. Oh, that's not fair at all.
Life's not fair. And now to the next part of the list. Well, there's plenty of that, I can assure you.
Yes, there is. There's the banshee, her father gets cut in half, there's bloody letters that appear on the wall. Literally, sorry. Blood makes me... Anyway, and yes, there's werewolves, there's people murdering each other, children murdering other things, actually. There's quite a lot of violence. Oh! I almost forgot the plague. Yes. So yes, violence.
Just so you know, violence is the least thing you have to worry about in this time period, especially. Now, the plague, however, that was a lot of fun.
Wait, can we not talk about this, please? It's
too bad. So, the plague. The one that we were talking about in the book is the bubonic plague that, for the most part in history is really important, started in the 14th century. And it was a very fun time. Essentially, you're going around town, probably not, you're going to be in your house, as if you had the flu. You're coughing up blood, you can't sleep, and more than likely, you're going to infect the rest of your family because you also have swollen lymph nodes that are bursting with pus. And that bodily fluid, the same air, just them touching you or being near you is going to infect them and you'll all die within the week. And that's fun. But the real killer of the Victorian era wasn't the Black Plague or the bubonic plague. It was tuberculosis, or as it was called then, consumption. Mostly because you looked like you were being eaten from the inside out, so you're being consumed. And it has a lot of the same features as you coughing up blood, can't sleep, can't eat. It takes longer, and there's a lot of facilities opened up during this time to try and deal with this whole dilemma, both there and in America. But more often than not, you're going to come out in a casket rather than going home in a carriage. Also, there's also cholera and syphilis, but we don't have to mention those. You all right? Hello? Get yourself together, woman.
Oh, plague. Us.
Weak stomach fool.
Oh, I'm so excited. This one is a win for sure. First of all, this book is nothing but negative. There's so much negativity. There's a plethora. This is a perfect example of what you shouldn't be. There's young girls speaking lewdly, mythological creatures trying to kill everybody. There's death of a father, a mother, most of England. Then there's not to mention there's a horrible guardian. I mean, is there no guidance? No tutor? No understanding?
Okay, I agree with you. He's horrible. There's lots of negativity, but whatever. We're moving on.
Right. Oh, there's so many examples of witchcraft in this book. There's Balthazar, there's the Mesmerist, there's a little girl, there's Gabriel.
No. Let me just stop you there. Really quick. Because none of this is witchcraft. All this is supernatural, or supposedly.
What's the difference?
There's a lot of difference. For one, it's mostly about ghosts. Because during the Victorian age, literally every single person was obsessed with death and decay. And a lot of it led to the emergence of spiritualism, which is, essentially the belief that the dead continue on into the afterlife and that we're able to communicate with them.
Yeah.
And that they preside in a separate realm from ours that if we do the right stuff, we could possibly talk to.
Exactly.
And usually this was accomplished by holding a seance.
Oh, I do love a good seance.
Yeah, don't you? That's why I got here. But anyway, a seance is essentially just a meeting of like-minded people that want to communicate with the dead. Usually presided over or led by a medium who would be the conduit for the spirit that you're trying to communicate with.
What an honor.
Yes. Exactly, for you. It is. That's why I'm here again.
There's not many mediums about.
Yes, you have such a gift. But usually they are just presided over by a few people. And
got to hold hands. Very important.
Yes, gotta hold hands. Blah, blah, blah.
The mood must be right.
There's candlelight and everything.
Yes.
And there's many different ways of trying to communicate with the spirit. The ones that are mentioned in the book are usually a spirit board, or the Ouija board as it was later known, because of particular branding. And all it is a simple board and planchette that you use to indicate different letters that the ghost would want to use to give you a message. Very similar to that is the spirit slate, which is like that, but it's a lot quicker because the spirit essentially gives you its whole message at once. And the last thing that they mention is a spirit cabinet, which is something that the medium would go into by themselves as a way to persuade the rest of the group or an audience that they're performing in front of that all of the ghostly happenings were not of human manipulation, essentially.
So wait a minute, hold on. I see the distinction between spirits and witchcraft, but what about mesmerism? That's manipulating people's thought. That's witchcraft, definitely.
Not witchcraft. Essentially, what it was is a way in a form of manipulation, but think of it as more of the precursor to hypnotics. It was formed by one of the earlier members of spiritualism, Franz Mesmer, who was a German physician and a bit of an idiot. He was really weird and liked to think that he could provide a alternate form of healing through manipulating the metals and liquids in people by using unseen forces.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's gross. And it didn't really work very well, but people took the information and, studies that he had done and continued onwards after that to create something different that was eventually incorporated into a seance. And woman, I'm done talking. I need a drink. Something stronger than this.
No. What? What do you mean no? No means no. I'm done. I've been here long enough.
You summoned me and you kept me for over 20 minutes.
Wait, we only have 1 point left. Don't be ridiculous.
I don't care. Goodbye, dear.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, I can't believe it. Bugger. Well, all right. So I suppose the end result of this is that, well, you should read this book. I mean, a mesmerist and a rather exciting tale of daring do featuring a young female heroine. And, well, as far as I can tell, times might be changing. So perhaps we should give the young children a novel every now and then. Oh well. At least I got to do my first seance. Good night, everyone. Oh, bugger it all. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. So, I haven't done this before, but I just wanted to give you guys the rundown on what the message behind my show is.
Essentially, what you're wanting to do and what I guess for
Aiding and abetting.
Yes, is just sort of bring into attention the things that people put, restrictions on for children's literature and how we don't essentially agree with that, and just how we want to kind of bring attention to what children are actually ready for
And capable of.
Yeah.
And some of the books that I choose are mainly about fiction, and I think that's one of the biggest things that children are put on hold for, is the fact that people don't want them to read fiction. They don't want them to think of things beyond themselves. But if we never think about anything beyond ourselves, we're never going to grow and we're never going to change. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. A big shout out to my best friend.
Who can't see at the moment because I have weak eyes and it's sun.
Thank you guys.